Hi, my loves. I'm so back. Oh my god. Okay, this channel message, I'm gonna say I don't even know where it's gonna take me. But I know that I need to come here and I need to speak. This message is about expression, I think, and trusting yourself expression. If I'm leaning forward, just ignore my posture. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I'm hearing stand up tall and be proud of who you are. And basically this message is reaching somebody who they're becoming their newest self. It's like you have gotten to the core of come on. You've gotten to the core of who you truly absolutely are. So at this point, there is no stopping you from freedom and being who you are, showing up as who you are. Everything that you do from here on out is going to be coming from a place of calm, a place of steady, a place of consistency, a place of ease. Yeah. I'm sorry, I have a hangnail. That may resonate with somebody. I've had 3 hangnails the last day, and something about New York. Lavender may be significant for someone. You may have been drinking tea and maybe you've lit an incense, or maybe you need to light an incense. Maybe you need to sage and Palo Santo and cleanse your space a little bit, cleanse the energy. Yeah, I'm hearing speak your truth, and this message is going to individuals who are ready to speak their truth and live their truth, and that just makes me so happy. It makes me smile. This message is going to people who are ready to step out of their comfort zone. They're breaking out of their comfort zone. You're not in your comfort zone anymore, and you're ready to show up in truth and in authenticity. Yeah, man, but what really brought me here is, at this point, if you are stepping into truth and authenticity, be ready for some things to fall apart. Literally, be ready for things to just not align, or be ready for things to just not work out. Because when you are in authenticity, you are functioning at your highest vibration. So you are choosing you are choosing yourself, you are choosing your dream life, your dream state. And this message is going to find the people who they're about to be living their dream life. I'm seeing 333. And I'm hearing the financial support is about to come in. Yeah, the bleak days, they're over. You get to shine bright. You are a star. So settle into that. And, as you step into authenticity, you have to continue to choose your truth. You have to continue to choose your highest path, your highest timeline, even though it feels like you're gonna break. But I'm hearing I'm unbreakable. Like, you are unbreakable. It's just you're releasing what really doesn't serve you. When you choose when you choose your authenticity, when you choose your real path, your true path, your calling, what's in your heart, that fills you up with so much joy. And I feel like when you start doing that, that's when the darkness tries to come up. But this is something about thoughts, okay? You could be hearing that old inner voice, and it's just like on 10,000 right now, and it's like, how badly you don't want to think these thoughts, and just let yourself feel them. Just let yourself think them without having an attachment to it. Like, observe it, maybe write it out and journal it out, but that's the releasing part. You have to release, you have to shed the old, you have to shed the layers. And confirmation verb. So I'm not saying that you haven't been doing that at all. What I'm saying is, when you step into your truth and when you step into your power, when you are aligning with your highest time, those things come up so that they can be released, so you don't carry them into your highest timeline, so that it doesn't weigh you down or pull you back. So you're not rooted in fear, you're rooted in truth, you're rooted in love, you're rooted in self-love, you're rooted in authenticity. So please continue to keep going. If those things are coming up, I know it's really, really uncomfortable, but you've got to expel it. You've got to let it go fully so that you can be free from it. And really, you are free from it. It's just you're releasing it. Fully releasing it. And as these feelings come up, release it. And when you're releasing it, like, imagine yourself releasing, right? But turning it into fuel and turning it into power to push you forward, okay? Like you're doing a big jump into your highest timeline, okay? And like, I feel like a little bit of this is about releasing perfectionism, because like the way I'm here, like I'm just in my sweatsuit and I've got my scarf on and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna turn the camera on. Like, bro, that's just full authenticity, okay? Like, we are not creating any excuses. We are not being afraid of people perceiving us or what they think they know. You know what I mean? Just continue to choose you. Like, just saying that actually gave me so much relief. And I think there's just been some bottled up and like stuck emotions. And so the last day, 2 days ago, I was having the biggest realizations, and I felt like I was in shambles, but I'm like, you're not, girl. You just need to like, Bear, come here now. I lost my train of thought because I had to correct my dog, basically. I'm coming back. Choosing my authenticity and being true to who I am, like, that feels good. That makes me feel at ease. Like, genuinely, this next chapter of life is a life-changing energy, and it's a life filled of abundance, and it's a life filled of ease. Excuse me, like, bro, confirmation verb, like, literally. I was talking about how I was crying and doing releasing of emotions, and you may hear a crying baby upstairs, which even more spot on as I bring this up again. But I had to release it. I had to release the stuck emotions. I had to release what was keeping me stuck. I had to release the hurt. I had to release the pain. And so it felt like almost like pressure until the point where I was like, okay, I'm just done. Like, and I've been talking to God. So like, you may have been talking to God. You may have been calling on your angels. You may have been kind of having bad sleep. Like, the last few days, like, it's been a lot of strange energy, but it shifted me to releasing, and it shifted me into a place of security within myself, a place of power. This chapter of life is about accepting yourself and like just being firm and sturdy within who you are and protecting who you are. You're not hiding who you are, but you're protecting it. And you're managing certain dynamics of certain people, spaces, and energy with caution when appropriate, because you know who you are, right? And you know, something that's been really interesting and revealing is like, you could ask for support, you could ask for help from certain people, and they're not there. And I got this feeling in like moment of being around a certain group of people who I realize I am going to outgrow. I am going to outshine. I will outshine them. I am outshining them. And so I don't need to dim my light. But like, you know, asking for help in a certain specific way and realizing why they did not help me. Not because they couldn't help me, but because they did not want me to rise above them. They knew that if they helped me and provided me with the resources that I need in that moment, in that time, and the thing is, the resources, they're definitely coming. They're coming. But if they provided me with the resources that I needed that moment in time, they knew that it would really help me excel, okay, and grow and expeditiously, I don't know how to say that word, but like quickly attract what I want for myself. And I'm gonna have it. It is already mine. It's already happened, but it's like a deep awakening. And you know, this time I'm not hurt, but I see, you know what I mean? I peep. It's like I've been peeping the energy. But even though I'm peeping the energy, I'm still going to continue to do what is true to me and do what's calling me, because that's what's going to fulfill me. Aligning with my truth, speaking my truth, not dimming my light. Well, sorry if that makes you uncomfortable, but I'm gonna do that, okay? There's just no more hiding in the shadows. There's no more lurking in the shadows. There is no more shadow. This is all light. This is pure brightness, okay? You sharing and producing your light may reveal the shadows of others, though. That's the thing. Like, this is some really, really, really spiritual stuff. And you know who's rooting for you. You know who's supporting you. Like, this has been a part of the energy lately, too. I've had a lot of people projecting their doubt, projecting their insecurities lately. And I've had to be strong enough to just go, oh, okay. That's how you feel? Cool. But I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? So be proud of yourself for the deep work within and doing what you've had to do to get to this point. I have been reminding myself that the reason why I'm here in this time, or in this space and in this energy, and I'm having this shift, I'm having these realizations, the reason why I have to remind myself is I am doing this for myself, my true happiness, my well-being, my success, my abundance, okay? Because it's mine and it's my birthright, and I deserve to be happy. I'm not gonna let anybody stand away. I'm not gonna let anybody stand in my way, and block me and prevent me from my calling, my path. You know what I mean? Because that's what is going to provide for me. It's easier to essentially live in truth versus pretending to be someone that you're not, doing something that you're not. Like, being in places that you don't want to be a part of. Energy speaks, so listen to it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel so fulfilled and so whole right now, and it's like, now is the time to just kind of release the when, where, how, and just say it's already mine. It's destined to happen. I am great. I'm successful. I am abundant. I am worthy. I love myself. I am beautiful, okay? Like, instilling what you already know, you know what I mean? So yeah, this message was, it's been a little bit like scattered, but things are about to come together. Like, I'm seeing sort of like beads that spread out, but something just centers it and pulls it all together, okay? Like something shattered, okay? You're breaking out of the cocoon. Like, it's something about breaking out of it and becoming, okay? Which is beautiful. I genuinely want to say, like, you're breaking out of the matrix and you are becoming, you are rising to your highest self, your highest timeline. You are confident in who you are. You love yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's very peace and serene here, and you just got to get used to the peace and serene. You know, a message that I got earlier today is, what's the hurry? Why are you hurrying? Why are you hurrying? You know what I mean? And technically, I was kind of not on everybody else's timeline, right? There were lunch arrangements, and basically I was 20 minutes late, but to me, it's just like, I'm just like, time is not real. Like, I'm going to get there. Everything is going to be fine. And every time, everything is perfect. Everything is fine. There's something about 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. that have been really significant lately. So I want to bring that up, like 11:15, 11:20, and 11 a.m. and 11:11. Okay, but literally, I got there, I sat down, I drank my water, and then maybe 10 minutes later, the food was there. I told them what I wanted, and I still was with the family, and it was fine, and I left. But me coming in late just allowed me to kind of observe and perceive and just be there and realize, how am I feeling around these people? What, you know what I mean? Like, what are the conversations like, and how do I show up right now? How do I exist in this? You know what I mean? Like, and I was just present, and I was just hanging out. I wasn't worrying about where I was going next, but I did have something that I needed to prepare for. I had a interview. There's something about getting a head start that's just coming through, but yeah, and like, you're about to take off. But while I was getting ready, because I want to go back to that, while I was getting ready, I was like drinking tea in the bathroom, doing my makeup in my towel, and like, I just was sensing like a sense of luxury. Like, this is amazing right now. I am about to go have lunch. It's gonna be paid for. Woohoo, great. But I get to take my time and I get to get ready. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really need to hurry. I don't need to go from one thing to the next. And then I started thinking about work and my career and my income, and I have been doing a lot of manifesting and releasing and aligning with what I want my career to look like, what I want my finances to look like. Let's talk about money for a second. Like, healing my relationship with money, realizing, okay, what do I need right now? Allowing myself to treat myself and spoil myself. I have a massage scheduled for myself. I don't have a job right now, and it's like, okay, yeah, maybe the old me would want to hold on to my $85. That's how much my massage is going to be, so that I could pay for this. But it's like, I'm feeling called to treat myself and get a massage, so I almost went and canceled it. But God's been talking to me, and he's been saying, get what you need, okay? And I even reflected on the massage. I got confirmation that I should get the massage. My partner himself was thinking and contemplating about getting a massage. Him thinking and contemplating on it, and me thinking and contemplating. I was like, okay, I'm gonna book it. Like, confirmation verb, okay? And I haven't really not burped much today, only a few times, but like, this is a very powerful conversation. Being able to sit and reflect and look at my finances and think, how am I going to pay for my bills? You know what I mean? But realizing life is not just about paying bills, it's about living life. It's not just about work, okay? And I'm going to get to my point, but I need to talk on these things because this has been a part of the energy lately too. I've been meditating. You may have been meditating. I've been doing so much journaling. I've been writing letters to myself, writing letters about what I want my life to be like, because like I said, this is life-changing energy. Life is about to change for all of us. For anybody who's watching this video at the time that you find it, life is about to change tremendously for you for the better, okay? 12/12 may be significant. You may be entering a chapter of new beginnings. Like, this is amazing energy. I'm hearing, welcome to the 5D world, welcome to your highest timeline. Like, genuinely, like, you're going to be leading and you're going to be living in truth. I didn't even mean to say leading, but it just came right out. You're going to be guiding, you're going to be helping others heal. But as I was getting ready, God was saying, Zuri, like, come on. This timeline for you is not about survival anymore. I'm not going to put you in a place where you need to survive. I brought you here for a reason. God said I brought you here for a reason, okay? And yeah, I've been so much more connected to God. I literally went and bought a Bible. So unfortunately, as I was in the middle of this message, my phone died. I wanted to start where I left off at, and I'm going to continue from there. I've never had this happen before. There's just this really abundant energy, and this is going to be a very abundant and peaceful timeline for you. And, you know, God was talking to me today and telling me, look, Zuri, I did not bring you here in this place, in this space, for you to go back to surviving, for you to go back to hustling, for you to go back to breaking yourself just so that you can live. That's not what this life is about. This is about you living in full truth and authenticity, in happiness, doing what you actually love. So I know that even though that you, as in me, us, are in a place where it does feel a little bit uncertain, and you're like, okay, what's next? You know what I mean? Just be open to receiving, you know what I mean? Be open to the unknown. It's coming. Like, the financial blessings, it's coming. I know that it seems like things have been stalled up and you're just like, but babe, just trust it. Your life is about to change. Like, literally, it feels like rapid change overnight. Like, trust the shift, trust the pull. Like, you came all this way for a reason. You felt connected to God all this way. You've been talking about God all this way. You've been feeling confident all this way. There's so much that led up to this point. There's going to be so much coming into this point. You're closer. Okay? This is what you want, and this is you. And it's moving towards you. Okay? The more you kind of be still and rest and trust and surrender, the more and more and more the opportunities are going to come to you. The more and more and more the abundance is going to come to you. You can't be frazzled. You can't. You have to be grounded. You have to be calm. You have to produce a safe energy. So it can't just go right through you or right over you. It's not going to miss you. It's going to hit you at the right time. Yeah, you are meant to be spending time with your family. Like, there's this family energy, but you are meant to be living in your truth and having the career that you desire and creating income in a way that fulfills you and lifts you up, not breaks you down. You know what I mean? Because the word broken kind of keeps coming up, but there was this broken and painful energy, okay? And you felt it. You kind of were suffering in some aspects, not all aspects, but at certain points, and you had to release, you had to let go. It wasn't working. You had to change it up. You changed it up. You trusted yourself. You trusted all the work that you've been doing, all the spirituality, all of the healing, all of the releasing. Now it's just time for you to receive. It's really, really time for you to receive. Like, people are going to be so, like, confused about, like, how. They're going to want to know how. And they're going to have to come to you. Okay? And be humble enough to listen to you. You are going to be guiding. You are going to be leading. By example, 11:11. I wanted to say this earlier, but I lost my footage, but 11:11 has been significant. 12:12 has been significant. 11:15 has also been significant. These time frames, and 11:20. Okay, so I think that this channeled message is about wrapped up. I'm gonna figure out how I'm going to edit this. I love you guys, and I hope that this message reaches the right ones at the right time, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.